Oh, we're live. Hey everybody, welcome to Real Brave Live something. How many have we done?
30-ish.
30-ish. And my name is Dan. That's Kevin. Real Brave is a music studio. We do music lessons. We have a huge program online where we talk music to our students. We teach. We use something called Practice Pad. We do this weekly, 1 o'clock Wednesdays. And we do all sorts of fun things, but it's all based around music instruction. And we are in 2021, ready to rock and roll. Today we're going to talk about this is our our entertainment themed.
Is that what?
Goodness, I got taken by surprise with the live. We're going to talk about the best-selling albums, the best-selling singles.
Here today on Real Brave Live.
The most streamed songs of all time.
Yeah, those were interesting lists. As soon as I clicked on that link, and where was this from? New York Times?
It was Business Insider, but the only reason why I chose that was because it's using data. It's not Rolling Stone, which is opinion, and their top 10 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like it's some nerd in a closet just being like, I'm gonna type whatever I want.
Right. So this is really it's an objective discussion where we're talking about a measured number of dollars that have been made by this song or this album.
Yeah, Jon Favreau. No, not Jon Favreau. What was the guy's name from? He made a lot of money.
John Landau.
John
Tim the
Landau, not
Destroyer.
Favreau. Sorry, Jon Favreau.
Oh, Tim the Destroyer?
Tim the Destroyer has made a lot of money from it too.
He has. But yeah, this is a measurable, I think you pointed that out. It's really important to hone in on that. This is measured by the Recording Institute or Industry of America.
American America.
The RCIAA. RICIA.
Don't forget to pull up comments.
So this is not our opinion on what the best songs are. I don't think this could be anybody's opinion unless you measure what the goodness of a song is based on just the amount of dollars it has brought in or the amount of streams. And that's not really a metric of how good the song is, but just how successful it is as a commodity.
It makes me realize how old I am.
Why is that?
Well,
because all of the artists on that list, or at least in the top 10, are like new, like super new. I think there's a reason for that.
Okay, well, the reason why I wanted to talk about this was these three things, this list that I have here, breaks down the state of the music industry as far as I'm concerned, and tells you how old I am at the same time.
Brendan Primus says, "Hey, dudes."
Hey, dude!
What's up, dude?
He's got a great company.
What does he do? Oh, paper?
He's in paper.
Yeah.
He's in printing.
Yes.
He's in IT stuff.
Okay.
And it's Green Office Solutions. Thank you, Brendan, for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
And being an advocate for whatever this is.
Entertainment.
Yeah, this is entertainment. This is your entertainment. Can you tell a friend? Please follow us on all the things at Real Brave Inc.
Hit the like, subscribe,
and if you're on Clubhouse, I just started this.
Did you ping me on
I did. Clubhouse is a kind of like a podcasting thing where you can talk to people and probably get in all sorts of trouble. And thank you, Madison, for being here today. I also want to say, if you can, something I realized today, if you can do me a favor, we can actually at the bottom and the top, you can create banners that have like a link to Practice Pad. Not the link, but they actually show practice-pad.com. If you can put that up there, or maybe at the bottom, and have that the whole time, that would be super duper. Hey, Kevin's on here.
I've found out how to get into it. How do I mute my phone? Such that
I'm gonna mute you.
No, that muted my mic.
Yeah. So now I can't hear you, but you can only hear me. Maybe just turn your phone down.
It's all the way down.
Okay, perfect. Anyway, so let's get into the program, the best-selling peoples of all time in the musics.
Yeah.
What was the name of the program?
Real Brave Live.
Ron Weasley gets his ilk.
Yeah.
It's how Ron Weasley became the best-selling artist of all time.
Oh, we actually went with that? I was joking.
Goodness
That was
gracious.
good.
We gave it all away. Well, let's start with the top 10 best-selling albums of all time up top here. And the reason why we're going to start with that is albums are a collection of... What are albums?
So the term album, and I have to just...
Record album.
The term album comes from...
Albus, the Greek term for...
Dumbledore. So it was a bias that Ron Weasley got into.
Yes, there is an actual connection. So what is an album?
So the term album was it came from when records started to be pressed, and you could only fit so much so much material on a vinyl disc.
True.
So an album was literally a book of records, a collection of records, or a collection of songs. And as the technology for pressing records improved over time, you were fitting more songs onto a single disc. That single disc that had a number of songs, either a LP or an EP, limited play or extended play, took on the term album.
Okay. So
it's a collection of songs.
It's a collection of songs
by a single artist, or maybe it's a collaborative.
And folks, back in the olden days, last year, people were making albums.
Yeah.
So we're going to go back to the olden days, because a lot of these albums, I mean, really, if you really think about this, nobody's really truly making an album right now. They're making a collection of songs, maybe 2, 3. We're releasing those. Mm-hmm. People like the T Swifts of the world are putting out albums, and probably diehard people as well are putting out albums. But
Cardi just put out a new album.
What's that?
That got a lot of attention. Playboy Cardi.
Sure.
Full Water Red.
This past year, Wolfpack and Fish.
But all right.
2 new
the
albums
accepted
for 2 of my favorite bands.
Thing these days is not necessarily having the album. It's having the song.
Yeah, the concept of an album as a physical commodity, like a CD or a cassette or a vinyl record, it's a really obsolete idea, because everything now is streaming. Everything's on Spotify,
right,
or Apple Music, or whatever.
You can't buy these 10 albums that I'm about to say.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you can. I shouldn't say that. But you won't.
Sam Goody's closed. Does Tower Records still exist?
Yeah. No. I highly doubt it. Can we fact check that?
I know there are vintage record stores that you
There
can
are,
go to.
but you're not going to go to the store to buy an album today, Kevin.
No, probably not.
You're not. I hate to say that.
Tower Records has been revived as an online store. So
Online
now it's an online store you can order records.
You're not gonna buy an album today. You're gonna go to Spotify and listen to what I did yesterday. Listen to Pet Sounds.
Yeah.
Which is a great album, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I really love that there's an online database of music that I have a subscription to. It's, I don't know, however many, $10 a month, but unlimited music and podcasts and whatever I want to listen to. I could easily just pull it up.
Right. But you're not going to go out there and buy the album. My retirement package from the music industry is I get to listen to Spotify for free, for $9.99 a month, which is free.
Well, okay, but... No, you're right. I'm not going to go buy the newest release from Ed Sheeran or from T Swift. I'm not going to do that.
But the whole music industry is relying on money. So we're not buying anything, yet we're streaming it, and then artists are getting paid .0000 whatever it is per song, per stream. So these 10 best-selling albums of all time are in a time capsule. So number 10 is Hootie and the Blowfish.
I had that. Cracked Rearview Mirror?
Yep.
I had that.
It sold 21 million albums. Back then, there was probably 300 million people in the U.S. Well, this is worldwide, actually, so I shouldn't say that.
This is what I wanted
That's
to
how many albums they sold.
Talk about before. We're going to find that except with a couple exceptions, 2 major exceptions, we're going to find that the top 10, or as you get... There's a trend from the top of the list, from 50 to 1, of the date getting more and more recent. I just think that has to do with population changes over time. I think there's more people alive today to buy the commodity.
There's more people who probably want to listen to music too.
There's more people, period. Yeah. So I don't know if this is per capita or if this is just gross all the time.
That's why I chose this list, because supposedly this is how many albums they sold.
Right. Okay.
So it could be fake news. But number 9 is Garth Brooks, Double Live. This is a live album. Number 8, Pink Floyd, The Wall, which I just bought in vinyl.
You almost said Darth Brooks.
Narth Brooks. Oh. Yeah, Narc Brooks.
Okay. He's not a Sith Lord.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay.
Number 8 is Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Brendan Primus just said I miss concept albums, so he said The Wall.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, which I put on the other day on vinyl on my record player, which is playing a little bit too fast, so everything sounded a little bit in a different key.
Oh, okay.
Which is not cool.
No.
But that sold and is probably still selling 23 million units. Mm-hmm. Led Zeppelin 4, 23 million units. Mm-hmm. That's number 7. Mm-hmm. Number 6, Billy Joel, The Greatest Hits, Volume 1 and 2. I mean, why buy an album when you can buy the greatest hits?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess I don't understand that.
Again, hit is a metric of success, of a financial success of a song. You know, when you talk about a hit, you're talking about the song on the album that's a number 1 hit single.
Oh, that's a hit you've got there, laddie. That's a hit.
But like some of my favorite Beatles songs are like Blue Jay Way.
Yeah, well, it's the deep tracks.
Yeah, exactly, and it's. I mean, you know, whatever. There's more mass appeal to the hits, obviously, but you know, it's a greatest hits album is just that. It's the
all the hits,
all of the hits. So piano for Billy Joel, I'm sure we'll find Piano Man.
Yeah. Oh, this I know. You ever seen this? Is the one with the black and white photo when he's like this and he looks like the Antichrist?
What? That's the essential Billy Joel.
Yeah. Greatest Hits Volume 1 and 2. I'm pretty sure it's the one where he looks like the Antichrist. He's just sitting there like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Billy Joel's the Antichrist.
I don't particularly like Billy Joel. I mean, I like his music, but Billy Joel is famously taken to Twitter and
made fun of you.
No, made fun of Fish, which is akin, just direct attack on the band Fish. That's Fish with a PH. He was upset because they usurped his title as longest residency at Madison Square Garden. He was upset about it. Yeah. So he was like, "This 2-bit." This is a quote from Billy Joel's Twitter.
Oh boy, he's getting a little feisty.
2-bit cover band. There's merit. They play covers, but they're not 2-bit. And this album is on this list, and I think we're coming up upon it. Thank you, Maddie, for throwing the Fish on there.
What?
Yep. The album that.
Oh, it's on the screen?
No. We're coming up on the album, one of the top 10 albums of all time. That they covered for the Halloween in 1994. They put on a musical costume at every Halloween. Didn't do one set as an entire album.
Okay.
Or one album as an entire set.
Okay.
I listened to it yesterday. It was good.
All right.
It was all right. It wasn't as good as the Beatles. Sorry.
Number 5, the Beatles. The White Album.
Oh, that's the one.
Yes.
That's the one that they did.
They did?
They did it. It was
sold
great.
24 million units and probably still selling. Mm-hmm. Your favorite, AC/DC?
Yeah.
Back in Black. You have. I think did I give you a copy of that?
You gave me a copy of that on tape cassette. Which I don't know if that breaks piracy laws by just giving.
It probably does.
Like, do I need to pay the RCIAA?
I don't care.
Okay.
Just don't come after us, please. Seriously, we're just talking about music. 25 million people bought that and are probably still buying it somehow. Personally, my fave, the Eagles, Hotel California.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's 26 million units. Probably one of the most hated bands of all time.
It's a very divisive band. You either love them or you hate them. And there's very little middle ground.
It's that West Coast versus...
It's like Western, Southern rock.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, I don't understand why the vitriol, because I was too young to understand that.
I love the Eagles personally.
When they first came out.
There's in rehearsal room 1 here. There's a framed picture of that album cover, Hotel California.
Is this right?
Yes.
Number 2, Michael Jackson, Thriller.
Yeah.
33 million units.
Yeah.
Sold. But number 1.
Recently usurped by this one. I think in 2014. This one outsold Thriller.
I can't believe that. So the Eagles come in again. Their greatest hits, 1971 to 1975, sold 38 million units.
I can't explain that.
So the people that... This is great. So the people that bought Hotel California, which probably has 4 songs on their greatest hits, 1971, 1975, bought it again
Yeah.
to own their greatest.
Right.
So this is a time capsule. This is the newest album from here is got to be the Garth Brooks or maybe the Hootie. The rest of them are all in the 70s and early 80s on this list. This is albums of all time. So that's why I say time capsule, because you're not going to find this ever again. I would have a hard time believing it's coming back, which leads us to the 10 best-selling singles of all time. Not people that don't have boyfriends or girlfriends.
Right. These are the hits.
These are the hits.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Pretty good.
You didn't see that coming.
I did not.
I thought you were just saying that people who buy albums don't have love.
I would argue the opposite.
Yep. Famously, the 45 is a single. You could buy a single. You could buy a single. No, I'm picturing her single men and women.
This episode of Real Brave Live brought to you by Christian Mingle. And Jake.
Or what's the Farmers Connect? Or
Farmers
something like
Connect.
that. Yeah.
Farmers only.
Farmers.
Are you lonely and love horses?
So the 10 best-selling singles of all time. Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are, sold 10 million units. Somebody bought that.
And now this is going to be the list that has all today's music.
Yeah, let's look actually.
Because as we move from
Almost
album times to single times, like we were talking about earlier,
yeah.
This is how it's done.
So this is it now. This is the place to be. This is in the middle of the place to be. This is the middle of the pack. Singles, 10 best. These are people that spent money on singles. So number 10 is Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are. 10 million singles were sold. Mark Ronson featuring Mr. Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk, sold 11 million units. You must love that song.
We performed that song here. I actually do like that song.
It's a really good tune.
It is.
You have to admit. It is a rehash of a rehash of a song of a song of a song.
Is it really?
I mean, it's been done. It was done so well in a new, fresh way that it's like.
I'm a big fan of funk, and I hold the term very sacred, and I like to when I hear somebody use the word funk, I have a very specific archetype in my brain of syncopated guitars, compression, syncopated drums, groovy bass lines, and that song Uptown Funk checks all those boxes. I remember one time I was watching, I don't know, America's Got Talent. This was 10 years ago, and Britney Spears was 10
years ago?
Yes, or I don't know, it was American Idol or something, one of those shows.
Wasn't last night?
It was not. I
Sure.
don't have cable. But Britney Spears was one of the. I remember I was working in Philadelphia at a billboard factory, producing billboards, and I was on my lunch break with a couple other people, and it was on in the break room. And Britney Spears was one of the judges, and she, the act played, and it was like a boy band or whatever acoustic thing happening, and she was like, "That was really funky," and I just stood up and I shouted at the screen. I said, "No, that is not what funk is." And everybody looked at me like I was some sort of weirdo. And I can do that here, and people will be like, yeah, you're right. But you do that in a billboard factory in Philadelphia, and people don't really get it. Peter, yeah. Peter Arroyos has said, Big Trouble. Thanks for joining us, Peter. Brandon Primus said...
Peter Oriole?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, Peter.
I pronounced your name wrong. I'm sorry.
I corrected him.
Brandon Primus says slap bass. Yes, slap bass is one of those tenets of funk. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. It often is. I get to say that I produced the billboards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move over, Tim the Destroyer. I produced the billboards.
Sure you did. Oh, my goodness. Where are we? Number 8? Lady Gaga, Bad Romance, 2009. Sold 11 million people bought that. Then we have a 7 and a 6 with a Katy Perry. Dark Horse, 11 million. Katy Perry, number 6 with Firework, sold 11 million units. Oh man, I can't do this. Number 5, Georgia, Florida line. That's what I almost said. Mm-hmm. It's Florida, Georgia line.
Oh,
sorry. For all those that care, sold 11 million units for Cruise.
Fun geographical fact. Georgia borders Florida.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's the whole point with that band.
To get their name.
Okay, so the oldest tune here at number 4, Elton John.
Okay.
Candle in the Wind.
Really? I would have guessed if there was an Elton John in the top 10 number one singles of all time, I would have guessed Tiny Dancer or Benny and the Jets.
You were wrong.
Somebody named Melissa Powers says, "Hey, hello, Melissa Powers. Thanks
I
for
know
joining
this
us."
Melissa Powers.
You know her?
I do.
She's related to you somehow?
She's a pretty lady.
Oh.
And she's going to school again.
Oh.
Yes, she is.
Mazel tov, Melissa Powers.
She's going to school. She's going to be she's going to get her MSW, Masters in Social Work.
That's right.
Okay. And she's going to help us through the apocalypse.
Oh, good. We need more MSWs.
We do.
2021 and
She's going to be an LSMSCWSTFP. Number 3. Hi, Melissa.
WTF.
Hi, love. Love you. Love you, love. Number 3 is Justin Bieber, featuring Ludacris. For Baby, 2010.
Baby.
12 million units were bought.
I thought that song was universally hated. Actually,
Apparently not.
I thought
12
it
million
was a
people
meme.
felt like the need to buy that. Probably on iTunes, by the way.
Yeah.
Not a single.
No, not a single.
No. Or what do they call a CD? A single would be... I still have these here.
Everybody, Dan is reaching to his big box of cassette tapes that he bought.
That's a single.
The internet.
Right there, Roxette. Perfect. This does not crack the top 10. Not at all. Not even close. Sorry, kids. For all you keeping track.
Let's put a pin in that.
Yeah. You know how bad I want to go back into that box?
No, you can't today.
Number 2, Eminem featuring Rihanna. Love the Way You Lie, 2010. 12 million souls bought that. And coming in at number 1, giving it all away, the spoiler alert, is Ed Sheeran, Thinking Out Loud, 2014. Which one is that? Is that the Marvin Gaye ripoff?
Yes.
Loving you, bro. Okay.
Yep.
That's how he wrote the song. That's a Marvin Gaye-esque song, sold 12 million units. Did he get sued for that?
Yeah, he did. The lawsuit was thrown out, though, because you can't own chord progressions.
You can't?
No, you can't.
Did Led Zeppelin prove that?
I think so, but then they that other band filed an appeal, and it's still wrapped up.
All right. Any thoughts on the 10 best-selling singles and singles of all time?
I just think that a lot of them are very recent, and it has to do with that there's more people now than there were 10 years ago.
When we get the streaming ones, they're like from this year.
Yeah.
Recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially now that everybody's...
Well, because 10 years ago, there's really no streaming.
Right. Well, yeah, too.
And I remember, like, back in the days of 7 years ago, people were talking about the streaming industry and be like, that's never going to happen. There's no way to make money doing that. Well, there are companies making money.
Just not the artists.
The artists are not making money. If they are, they're pulling in modest salaries from it,
Yeah.
right? We don't have how many... If we get to the most streamed songs of all time, we don't have how many streams.
I can look it up.
Okay.
On that.
It didn't say it, but I can look it up. It's probably hard, like, because they're still being streamed right now, you know?
Mainstream.
Mainstream.
Well, should we go right to that? Do we have anything to say about any of the singles? I have a call at 2 o'clock. I'm very important.
Same.
So we have to go soon. Are you having fun? Please comment below. Did you put any stuff about us on the screen?
Yeah, I put, like, practice pad stuff. I could put more.
All right.
What's Practice Pad?
Practice Pad is an online platform where you can take lessons with an instructor.
Yeah.
And it's a place for connection,
Yes.
where you can learn, get a mentor, achieve all your goals.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool, I have to say.
I
And
love
we
it.
and we put it together.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it.
It loves you.
Practice Pad. Practice-pad.com/about. Check us out.
Sure. You want to go to most streamed songs of all time?
Yes, please.
I feel like we're a little low today. We're not up. We're not
I'm
bringing our
only
A game.
like a quarter of the way through this coffee.
Yeah. Is it your first cup of coffee today?
It is, but I had a pre-workout. Nice and early.
You had a pre-workout.
Yeah.
Explain that.
It's like a powder that you mix with water, and it
Yeah.
gives you the
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
to get these shoulder boulders.
Yeah.
And my fortress of swolitude.
You went from ab bod to dad bod, or over the holidays.
I went
right?
from rad bod to dad bod.
That's what it was. Okay.
And
99% of America did as well, so I don't think you should feel bad about it.
in 1 week, I gained 23 pounds. Can
That-
you say that 99% of America?
That is, yes. No, 20% of America can say that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Also, Melissa said Kevin knows a lot of stuff.
This is true.
What do you know, Kevin?
Oh, I know.
All right. Well, nobody has joined us on Clubhouse again, so we're 0 for 2 there. I'm gonna hack Clubhouse.
It's a very exclusive club.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself. I do a lot of that when I'm driving. So if you're driving next to me and you see me talking to myself, pretend that you're not like enraged or like embarrassed.
No.
Not enraged. Enraged is the wrong
I'm
word.
going to honk my horn aggressively and obnoxiously.
If I see you next to me, like looking at me while I'm driving,
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm gonna stop talking.
I'm going to put my car in neutral and then stomp on the gas pedal so it makes the rev in my 2012 Honda Civic.
Yeah. I could do that with you.
Let's go through these streamings because I have a segment.
Okay, let's do it. Most streamed songs of all time. This brings us to present day. No more singles, no more 45s, no more albums.
All on the internet, all
Nothing tangible is happening
in the cloud.
with money, or if you're looking at the songs, maybe in the songs. Number 10, Thinking Out Loud. Ed Sheeran. So he goes from
Number one hits of all
number
time.
one hits, best-selling singles to most streamed songs of all time, coming in at number 10. And how many streams?
By the million, we have 1,681.
So that's billion. It's like 1 billion plus times.
Yeah, and he deserves none of them.
With a B, by the way. He deserves none of them. The poor guy has gotten his. He actually. I have a source that told me that he left the music industry for a while because people were mean to him.
Oh.
With his 1.1 billion streams.
Million.
Billion.
Not million.
I feel like the guitar solo.
There's
on that
no
song.
way. That's 1,100 million, which is 1.1 billion. Can you help me with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're factoring up from a million.
Yes. If I say is 1,100 million.
1,000 million is 1 billion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Carry the one.
See, we just helped you with something. Now you don't have to go to school anymore. No, let me take that back.
Well, I can drop out.
Goodness, no, let me take that back.
Stay in school, kids.
Goodness. All right. Back to what we were doing. Number 9, Someone You Loved, Louis Capaldi.
I don't know that.
He strains when he sings. It's a good song. The kids love it.
All right.
Number how many streams?
That one has 1.7 billion.
Thank you. Very good. 1.7 billion times at 0.003 cents gets him how much, kids? Or I think it's 0.003. Should we do that? Should we do that math?
Now we're just moving around decimal points. Probably around 3 million.
You think?
Yeah. Or 300,000.
I can't do this on here. Do we have the math on that?
What's 1.7 divided by 0.003? Oh, wait.
I think it's 3 zeros.
What's 1.7 billion divided by 0.003?
I think it's 3 zeros.
It's about 566,666,666,666.6666.
Ah, that's a lot of sixes. The devil has come down upon you.
That wasn't. I didn't do that right.
All right. No, you didn't. He didn't make that much money. He probably made a couple $1 million. You're right.
Yeah, you know.
All right. Someone You Love. Number 8, Senorita, with Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello.
Right.
Sure. Number 7, Sunflower, Post Malone and Sway Lee. Number 6, Blinding Lights. I'm sure these people have over a billion.
Yeah, so these are all like 1.7 billion. Blinding Lights 1.8.
1.8 billion streams.
And that's like a relatively new song. That came out in November
1.8
of 2019.
billion. How many streams do you have in your songs? How many listens?
I don't know if I have anything on.
Okay. Number 5, Closer, the Chainsmokers featuring Halsey.
Can I say something?
As long as it's going to fit into this family-friendly show.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying that song is trash.
Okay, well that really is on the borderline of
Fair.
that.
Well, I mean,
It's fair.
It's a subjective opinion.
I'm not about the Chainsmokers. I think that all their music sounds the same.
Well, they're Grammy Award winners, I think, aren't they?
That's good.
number
And
f-
I'm not. And I'm
Number 4, One Dance, Drake featuring Wizkid and Kyla. Drake, he's the guy.
Is he the one from the memes?
Yes.
The one that's like, no,
Yeah,
in the
no,
top
no,
panel,
no,
and
no.
then yes, in the other panel.
I was informed by my astutely children that memes are stupid.
What?
Number 3,
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
Number 3, Dance Monkey, Tones and I. Never heard that. This is how old I am now, folks.
I don't know what.
How many?
That's
How many?
another really bad song.
What? How many? How many streams?
I think 2 billion.
Okay. Number 2, Rockstar, Post Malone featuring 21 Savage.
I just finished teaching that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How was that? Was it musically sound?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good hook. It's
Okay.
got a chord progression.
Oh, it's got a chord progression.
Yeah.
Unlike Nicki Minaj's songs.
A lot of I'm noticing like Post Malone's got like guitar in it. I think he plays guitar. I don't know if he plays guitar
Yeah.
on these tracks. It's a lot of arpeggiation and finger picking.
Oh, I think he plays. He's.
I think he's got chops.
Yeah, I think he actually
He
plays.
Yeah.
I said number 2, right? And rounding this off, this exciting segment, I'm trying to tell you, at number 1, none other than "Shape of You" by Ron Weasley.
Oh, wow.
For how many billions?
That's the one.
2.6 billion.
2.6 billion.
That's the one that's I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yeah.
Right. That's all I know from
I think it's a
that
song to his wife. He's married. Good for him.
Okay.
And that's that.
So let's move on to the next segment.
The next segment.
Last week you did an unboxing of cassette tapes, and I went to my mom's house, and I'm gonna put my mask on as I hand you this tray.
Oh.
I
I have to put my mask on.
went
too.
to my mom's house, and I went to my old childhood bedroom, and I dug around in the back of it, and I found these cassette tapes.
Okay.
And
I have my surgical mask on, so.
I haven't like looked at them, but here you go.
Okay.
For your they're to add to your collection. Please enjoy.
Ooh, I see Timmy and John. I can take this off now, right?
Yeah.
So this, my friends, does this have COVID on it? Because I shouldn't be touching it.
I don't know. It might have like some like 30-year-old disease on it.
Okay. Laziness?
Yes. Yeah, that's what it was.
All right, so this is a Willie Lessons 8.5. That's what it says on here.
Oh, that's what it says on.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I thought that was just blank. So, my guitar teacher would. That's my guitar teacher, Willie Dalton.
Uh-huh.
Check him out in the Dalton Gang on YouTube.
Okay.
Incredible jazz player. But I would record our lessons. I didn't even realize I did that because now we do that today with Practice Pad.
Yes, we do. We do that in Practice Pad. And why do we do that, Kevin?
So that like you could take the lesson with you and you could revisit it and check out the material. And that's what I was doing when I was a little kid.
Kevin, this is, I think we've had a breakthrough today.
Nice.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure. This just says mixtape.
So that's a mixtape.
Is this for your significant other?
I don't know. It obviously never got to her. Or maybe it was given to me. This is deep in the annals of my past.
What's on here, do you think?
I don't know.
Okay.
Please.
We're never going to be able to find out.
We had a cassette player.
We could play it. You know what we'll do is we'll play it and then it'll break and then we ruined it.
It's just a stream of black ribbon.
Ooh. This.
What do we got?
This is a special. This is great.
This
is Star Wars.
Oh yeah, is that A New Hope?
A New Hope read along.
Nice.
Did you listen to this?
I did. I also had the soundtrack to I think the original trilogy
On tape.
on tape. Yeah.
And you listened to it.
Oh yeah, John Williams is
Oh,
even when I was a little kid, so captivated by just the sounds.
All right. What am I looking at here? Did you make a cover?
Yes.
Ooh. All right. So walk me through this.
Yes.
Why did you make this cover?
Because I thought it was cool to do that when I was 9.
Oh, I was expecting something so much deeper.
No. I had some sort of infatuation with dogs at the time. And I had this series of... I don't know where any of the other ones go, but I think I went up to Volume 3.
Oh, this is Volume 1.
Yep, that's Volume 1.
Yeah, okay. And
You should read the songs that are on there.
Check out the...
All-Star?
They're really good.
All-Star.
Okay. All right,
All-Star,
that's
yep.
the first one.
It's really cringy.
What's my age again?
Yep, that's a
Nookie.
Blink 182, and then Limp Bizkit with Nookie.
Someday. By the Beatles?
Probably not.
It's not.
No.
Something is the Beatles, sorry. Yeah. Week?
I don't know.
Adam's Song.
That's Blink 182.
I know where you are. All the small... And coming in right after that, All the Small Things.
That's another Blink 182.
Jumper?
Jumper, Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye Blind.
Yep.
I dated someone that knew them, and I couldn't stand that band.
Why? They're a good band. That album.
I was in like a bad place.
You
I was in
have
a
to be
really
to-
bad place
to
at
not
that time.
enjoy that album, I think.
I was in like snarky Musicville,
Okay.
and she kept trying to like, oh, I'll introduce you to the drummer, but then she also kept saying, well, the drummer wants to date me, and I'm like, well, why do I want to meet him?
I'm going to introduce you to the guy who's going to sweep me away from you. You would step away from that drummer, my friend.
She was cool. Summer Girls.
LFO. LFO.
Okay. Losing a whole year. We're losing a whole 5 minutes with this segment.
Yeah.
God, losing a year.
Losing
a whole year.
That's another Third Eye Blind. That's off the same album.
And Semi-Charm Kind of Life.
It's also Third Eye Blind.
And more.
And more with 3 or 4 exclamation
It
points.
says and more. You can't see that, but how many of these did you sell?
Several thousand.
You came in not in the top 10.
I got sued so hard by the RCIAA when I was 11 years old.
There's nothing in this one.
What is it?
It's totally hits.
So it's totally empty.
It's totally not in. Nothing's happening here.
Great.
But you listen to TLC, Monica, Sugar Ray, Santana. So you bought this because there's one song in here that you like.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's what you do when you buy these things.
I think it was the Santana one.
We've got Aladdin.
Oh, okay. So when I was in 5th grade, I played the title role of Aladdin.
Did you hawk this and you record it, or is this from like the actual?
That might be a recording of me. That might be a video cassette.
No, it's not.
A mini one. It's not.
No.
Maybe not.
They're smaller than this.
And then
This
maybe
is
it's
audio.
maybe it's a song that I would cassette that I would practice my songs to. A whole new world.
And last but not least, we end this programming. I actually have a speech in 6 minutes that I have not prepared for. A taste of Will Smith's Big Willie Style. This is like a pre-release. Snippets from the forthcoming Columbia release Big Willie Style, which is, of course, Will Smith.
Will Smith. The Fresh
and
Prince.
Someone gave this to you, or you got this from someone.
I must have stole it. Or something. Pirated it.
Well, that was great. Thank you for that, Kevin.
You're welcome. Enjoy. I hope they earn a place in your mantle of cassette tapes.
They will.
In your box. Throws them in the box.
Folks, we have to go. For everybody that wasn't on Clubhouse, thank you for not coming. And for everybody that's been watching, thank you for being here. Remember to check us out, practice-pad.com. You can hit the sign up button and check out all about our online lessons. RealBraveAudio.com. You can check us out there. At Real Brave Inc. on all the social. That's Insta, Facebook, all that good stuff. My name is Dan. That's Kevin. And that's the show. That's a wrap. Thanks so much.
Everybody live.